Hello, YouTube.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Jade.
And I'm Lauren.
And we're
back at it again with another video. We're doing a story time. Our first story time.
Woo-hoo.
This was just so random. Like, we were just sitting here and we were like, okay, let's do this.
I could talk about that time I got chased by cows at the trailer park. Or we could talk about ghosts.
Ghosts.
I've seen plenty of ghosts.
Okay, but the thing is, we don't have any evidence to back us up. But it's okay. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about just ghosts in general, but mainly my ghost. So, my house is haunted. I don't know if people believe in this thing, but like, at first I didn't believe in it until it actually happened to me.
Okay, well, there was this man who lived in Lauren's house, which I've lived here long enough.
So, she practically lives with me. She's always here.
There was this man who used to live in this house before Lauren and her family moved in, and
his name was Ron. Okay, so he died in our house, in the living room specifically. The reason that we know this is because apparently my mom was talking to our neighbors who assisted him whenever he had a heart attack in our living room and did CPR on him.
There's a slippery spot. Should we show them the slippery spot?
Well, there's this slippery spot that everyone...
That's the spot that he died in.
Yeah.
Everybody falls.
But anyways, our neighbor said that he performed CPR on him, and whenever he died, he was wearing a red shirt and jeans.
And that's how everyone has seen him. I burped and that was gross. Sorry.
Growing up, I never knew that our house was haunted. I grew up with my mom just saying the house set was settling.
And
whenever
you
heard
you
noise,
talked to him.
Yeah.
Like he was your friend.
So, my mom would just tell me that the house was settling and stuff. So I believed it. But little Lauren had, what are those called? Imaginary friends. But they weren't actually, like, friends. Like, I really, like, talked to him. Yeah. It was him specifically. And, like, what I would do, I would literally just talk to him. I would go behind the couch and talk to him. I would have conversations with this ghost.
I used to have an imaginary friend, too, and I would hide behind the couch to talk to him, too.
I think it was him, though. But I really think it was him.
Mine's name was Kevin.
I didn't really have... The weird thing is I didn't even know his name, though. I would just talk to him as a friend. Like, I didn't know his name, nothing. We would just have conversations.
That was us in middle school.
But, growing up, I would notice things here and there. He was really mean to my mother. I wish I had evidence, but I don't. I just remember me and my sister shared a room, and, you know, we would hear my mom, like, screaming, and I just thought, like, she was having nightmares or something, but she would, whenever I got older, she told me, like, he would sit on her bed and, like, choke her and scratch her, and, like, I never believed these things, even just her telling me that he did that, until it actually, like, happened to me. Like, he was nice to me. He's always been nice to me, but not to my mom. Me and Jade have experienced a lot.
Dude, no, me and Lauren, I used to come over, well, I still come over all the time just to hang out. But, like, before Lauren had Brooklyn, I would come over and we would literally just, like, lay in the bed and watch Netflix and eat and sleep. Like, that's all we did. We didn't talk. We didn't, like, play games. We didn't do anything. We would eat, sleep, and watch TV. And that was it. And one day we were laying in the bed watching
This was around Christmas.
It was Christmas. Yeah, it was like around Christmas time. And we were laying in the bed watching ghost shows. And I started to fall asleep. I always fall asleep. I'm a sleepy girl. And I started, like, dozing off. And then we heard, like, this big loud crash.
It sounded like glass going everywhere. Mind you, it was around Christmas time. And we had a real tree, Christmas tree. In the living room, so it was pretty sturdy. It was a pretty sturdy tree.
Yeah.
We had this base that screwed into it.
The four-legged base thing. And Lauren has a dog. So I thought, oh, you know, it was just Lexi. Like, it's fine. And I went in there. Lexi was shut in the bedroom.
And then we were thinking, well, maybe someone broke into my house.
And so we kind of like we looked at each other and I was like, I think it was Lexi. Like, I think something happened.
We thought
to Lexi.
she was like under the tree.
And then Lauren was like, we didn't know the tree fell over yet. And we were laying in the bed and we heard it and we were talking to each other.
Yes.
And I looked over at Lauren and I was like, what was that? What was that? And she said, I don't know.
No,
Go see what it was.
But my first instinct was not the dog.
She said someone's here.
I thought someone was in the house.
Yeah, she was like, someone's here. Go
because
look.
Because I don't think I locked the door.
She told me to go look. Like, I'm going to go risk my life. And so I was like, no, come with me. Like, she's going to protect me from something. She's this big. Like,
we should have called 911, though. Like, you know how dumb
they
we were?
They would have been like, oh, well,
do you know how dumb that would be, though?
I told the fire department the ghost was the burning smell, too.
No,
could you imagine if we called the cops and we said it was the ghost and the fire department came and said it was the ghost?
But look, if you think about it, though, we should have called the cops because, like, we didn't lock the doors and there could have been someone in the house.
There could have been. We would have been screwed. We both would have been dead. But, like, we didn't hear anyone walking around. We didn't.
No, we sat there for a good minute.
We did. And then I was like, come on, let's go. She pushed me in front of her. We went to go check what it was.
My instinct was that they were under the tree stuff.
I looked through the house. All the doors.
Under the tree.
Yeah, I looked through the house, like, down the hallway and stuff. Through at all the doors. All the doors were shut. It was... All the lights were still off. It was, like, nothing was messed up. So I was like, there's not a person in here. Me and Lauren, we, like, kind of peeked our head around the corner where the Christmas tree usually is, and it was on the ground. All the presents were under it.
All the ornaments
were broken and on the ground.
Oh, and if you don't know that you, like, when you have a real tree, you have to put water in the base.
And,
so water was everywhere.
Water
all
on all
over
the
gifts.
Presents. It was a mess. And so... I was like, oh, Lexi might have knocked the tree over trying to get, like, one of the ornaments or something. I don't know.
And she was, like, under the tree. I was like, my dog's dead.
And Lauren said, she's under the tree. Go look. And so we were, like, looking around. There was no dog. And then she was in the bedroom shut, like, into the bedroom. And there's no way that she would have knocked it over. And so we were looking around. And it was like, and then Lauren, and she said, what? Because I saw something out of the corner of my eye. When I looked, there was something there. And I looked back, and there was nothing. And I said, Lauren, there's something here. And she said, oh, it's the ghost.
Do you have a picture of the tree?
No.
Why did we never take a picture?
I don't know. My first instinct, I live literally, like, right down the road. Like, I live, like, 2 minutes away. So I called my brother in the middle of the night, and I was like, come get me. Come get me. I'm scared. And he was like, why? And Lauren said, no, you can't leave me. She sat on me.
Leave me by myself.
Well, duh, I'm not staying here.
Well, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, you sat on me and you took my phone. I spit.
And literally after that, I saw, like, I was looking, living room is, like, say, right here. And then right here is, like, my bathroom. And then my room is, like, in front of the bathroom.
There's, like, a little hallway.
There's a hallway. And me sitting on the couch right here, looking towards the bathroom down the hallway, I see this, like, it was so weird. It was this black blob.
And it just kind of, like zoomed?
It, like, crawled. It was really weird. It crawled from, like, my bedroom into the bathroom. And that's the last thing that I saw.
Why did it crawl?
I don't know. It was really weird. It, like, crawled. It was just this black blob.
Recently, like, this was just a few months ago, that the house smelled like it was burning.
Oh, yeah. That was scary. That was in, like...
It was last
It was a year ago.
It was last year. Never mind. It was a year ago. And... We kept smelling this, like, burning smell. So we came in here and we looked at, like, the straighteners and made sure everything was unplugged.
It was like a burning smell, like rubber. Like rubber tires.
Yeah.
Like when you burn, like...
When you burn rubber, literally. Like,
that's what it smelled like.
Yeah.
So I was like, it does not smell like a straightener. It doesn't smell like that.
So we went out. I went with Lauren's dad. We went to check the breaker.
We were thinking it was something under the house.
I sent him under the house because I can't fit under there. I sent him under the house to look and see if there's anything under the house on fire. And he was like, no, there's not. He switched the outlet in the living room because he thought the outlet was what was on fire. So he switched, like, the...
Yeah, because we had something plugged up in one of the outlets.
Yeah. And it was only in that one area that you could smell it. You couldn't smell it anywhere else in the house. So he switched the outlet and stuff.
Usually if something's burning, you smell it...
all through the house.
All through the house. And it was weird because, like, we would smell it and then it would go away. and then it would just come in waves. Like,
Yeah.
you'd smell it here and there, and then it would go away.
And it was like...
You'd smell it again. It was
really
weird.
bothering my asthma. Like, I couldn't breathe. So we decided to call the fire department.
Because we could not find what it was
and
at all.
Yeah, we were all really scared. Like, we were like, what if there's really actually something on fire and we can't find it? So we called the fire department. They came. They looked at everything. Under the house, the breaker,
They couldn't
all
find
the
anything.
outlets, all the rooms, nothing. They couldn't find anything. But when they got here, it was gone. Like, the smell completely went away.
And then they would walk out to leave.
And when they walked
and
out, we could smell it.
It would come back, and then we'd be like, oh, here it is.
Go get them. And so I would go get them. And they'd come back in, and they couldn't smell it
anymore. It'd be gone.
And then they'd leave.
It was so weird.
Like, they were literally trying to go back to the fire station. And when they walked out, as soon as they walked out the door and the door shut, you could smell it. Like, all through the entire, like, living room area. So we went, and I ran outside, and I was like, come back, like, we can smell it. And they came back, and there was no smell. And I said it was the ghost.
They looked at us like we were dumbest people.
When I said that, he looked at me, and he said, the ghost? And I said, yeah, the ghost. It was the ghost. And
that's not the first time that, like, we've actually smelt smoke. Like, one time, our family was over for Christmas, and I think my aunt was sitting... We have, like, a sectional couch. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
And she was sitting on this, like, far end, the same place where we smelt the smoke, like the rubber burning smell. Mm-hmm. And, like, she was sitting on that end near that outlet. It didn't smell like rubber. It smelled like smoke, like cigarette smoke. And it would come in waves. It was really weird.
And it's crazy because there's a vent right there, too. Like, there's a vent under the outlet. So, like, you don't know if it's coming from the vent or if it's, like, whatever's plugged into the outlet or whatever. But, like, anytime that you smell it, like, you can smell it for a second. Or, like, sometimes it's longer and then it goes away.
It goes away. And sometimes I'll be laying in my bed and I'll smell, like, cologne or perfume.
Yeah.
Just, like, coming in waves. And then it'll be gone. Strong. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, one time, apparently there's this little girl that we don't know anything about that... I don't know if she used to live here, like what, but, like, we hear, like, a little girl sometimes.
Oh, and she plays with the toys.
Yeah, she plays with my daughter's toys and, like,
and
Hunter's toys. My nephew, she plays with, like, well, I think it's a girl because I'll get into that. But, like, she plays with, like, Hunter's toys and stuff, and it scares the pee out of me.
Like, you'll just hear
like, the piano playing.
Like, you'll walk by the toy room and you can hear the toys' music playing, and there's nobody in there.
Not every day, but, like, every now and then.
Sometimes, like, you can walk by it and you can hear it.
Oh, for instance, so the reason that I know it's a girl is because apparently whenever I was younger, like, probably 5 or 6, I moved here whenever I was 2, so I was probably about 6. My dad was sleeping in his room, and I guess the door was, like... I guess the girl was, like, opening the door or something. And he thought it was me, like, asking him something. And the girl apparently had, like, ponytails and, like, a white gown. And, like, I don't remember exactly if she, like, said something, but he thought it was me.
Ooh.
So, like, it's not just one person that it happens to. Like, it's happened to, like, my dad and everyone. But... there's a lot more that he's done, but, like, I can't sit here and, like, tell every little thing because then I'll be here all freaking day.
Yeah.
But I did want to tell this one thing that was so weird, and I still haven't figured it out. So, this happened about a year ago, maybe? Maybe not even that. Maybe it was, like, a few months ago.
Was I here?
No. I don't know if I told you about it, but I was taking a shower. Did I tell you about it?
No. No,
about
you did
the
not.
Scratches?
No.
Okay, well...
Oh, my nose is itchy.
I was taking a shower, and I didn't feel anything until after I got out of the shower. I felt like a burning on the back of my leg. It was my right leg. The back of my right leg. And I looked down, and I didn't have nails at the time. Usually I have acrylics, and those don't really make big scratches.
Yeah.
Like, they really don't. But I didn't have nails at the time, and... I looked down, and my leg, there was an X and, like, a line underneath it. I was like, what the heck? And I tried to look up what it meant and everything, and I still, have found anything about what it meant.
No.
And I wish I think I did take a picture, but it's like on my old Snapchat, and I don't even have the password or anything. I forgot my password.
He has not tried to, like, actually mess with me, knock on wood, because, is that wood? Yeah. Because, I don't want him to mess with me. I'm scared of him, and I think he knows that. But I'm pretty sure ghosts feed off of fear.
Yeah, usually they mess with people who are scared.
I mean, I call him Ron Woollyworm. I kind of tease him, so I feel like he's comfortable with me. He's not going to hurt me. I hope, at least, because I'm scared.
I don't know. I don't know what's changed, because he used to hurt my, like, mom.
I think he's
never
like
does
realizing
anymore.
that we're not, like, people aren't here to, like, hurt him or to take over his stuff or anything. And also, he might not have liked you and Emily and Allie because, you guys
He liked me.
Because you guys were...
Okay, I'm not going to tell anymore, because then I'll be here all day.
Yeah.
Because, like, I had a lot more, but I can't.
What time is it? Can we go get Brooklyn yet? I miss her.
Not until, like, 4. Okay, we hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Thanks for sticking through it if you did. If not, sorry.
This is probably boring, I don't know, but...
Yeah, I don't know either.
Probably don't believe us, but
yeah.
I swear I promise I'm not lying. Why would I lie about ghosts? Like, I don't want ghosts in my house. Like, I really wish I didn't, but I do.
You wish you didn't have them, but you do have them.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't joke about that. I feel like that's not something to joke about.
No way, Jose. Whew.
But...
Thanks for watching.
Stay tuned for our next video.
We appreciate it so much. We love you guys. Bye.